Right, hello everybody, and I don't know what time is it right now in Milwaukee, what time you're going to be watching this video, but again, my name is Mr. Lucky, and I'm here in Senegal, and this is in regards to the Fill the Gap program, the Fill the Gap project, and I'm here sharing my experience being in Senegal in West Africa. And this is Dakar, and Dakar is nothing but the capital of Senegal, and again Senegal is located in West Africa, and that's where I'm from. Now the purpose of this project is to help young people from Milwaukee, young students, get a better understanding of how Africa looks like, or how some areas in Africa look like, but also it's a good tool for them to learn to appreciate some of the stuff that they have there in school setup and everything, things like that, and some other students from some other places in the world don't have. But in this whole project, of course, it's going to be showcasing different things. We may not just at first show everything at once. No, it's going to be several shots we're going to be taking, and that way it will help kind of get an idea of overall, reaching out to or get to the goal that we're trying to achieve. So again, getting back to what I was saying earlier, we are in Dakar, or I'm in Dakar right now, and that's the capital of Senegal. But I know a lot of students in Milwaukee, when you talk about Africa, they don't get a clear idea of what really Africa looks like. Some will think about places where there is no food, people not living in nice houses. But as you can see, you look from my background, you can see there is a building over there. And you see there are a lot of cars. And I'm going to have Ibu come get closer, and he's going to see what you have here right now is the traffic jam. We have a traffic jam here. You got many cars here, and Dakar is always like that. And what you're hearing right now is the ambulance. So that means there is an emergency. Somebody may be sick. We wish the best for that person. So Ibu, the cameraman, is gonna get closer, and he's gonna show you a traffic jam. And this is how Dakar is. It's very crowded here. It's very crowded, and as you can see, if you live in Milwaukee, unless you are in the freeway, that's the only time you experience this type of traffic, but not inside the city. But Dakar is totally different. Every day, pretty much, or every single time, unless it is Sunday, then there is no traffic. But if not, in a regular week, there is always traffic. So this is Dakar, and again, Ibu's gonna go around and show you another part right there. As you can see, you got some, nice buildings, very, very nice buildings. We'll try our best to go to other areas and get the chance to show you other places. But right now, all we can do is kind of get you to understand, like you see this building, and they're all made with bricks. So that's the only difference compared to the way some of the buildings are built in the United States. But here again, getting back to the traffic, as I said, this is what it is. Here, the traffic is always the same. So we're gonna take a break, and we're gonna go and show you other buildings. Thank you. All right, now here we are in front of a beautiful hotel, and this is not the only kind here. There are so many hotels like this that you may see in Dakar. Beautiful one. You can see the architecture, you see how beautiful it is, and it looks like on top, it looks like they're making some modifications too. But again, this is to show you, the beauty of some of the buildings here in Senegal, in Dakar, very much the city, the main city, or the capital of Senegal in West Africa. And as I mentioned to you earlier, you're going to see a lot of hotels like this. 5 stars, beautiful hotels with swimming pools, everything pretty much you see in the US. But alongside you see, some other buildings too. And again, we are downtown here, downtown of Dakar. Very similar to kind of downtown Milwaukee, where you don't see anything but just big buildings and very crowded. And again, this one is way more crowded. This city is way more crowded compared to Milwaukee, compared to downtown Milwaukee, as I mentioned to you earlier. This is another street here. I'm in downtown Dakar again, but of course this one is a little bit less. There's a less traffic compared to the other streets we just saw. But still, as you can see, it started to slow down, started to get a little bit jammed. And as I mentioned to you earlier, that's just the way it is. And this is the bus. I told you guys about the city bus. This is one of them. But these ones are always, and most of the time also packed too. Different from Milwaukee, where the city buses usually don't get that crowded. But here sometimes it's even very hard to even get in, find a spot, free spot. That's just the way it is. So again, here we are, taking some pictures about some buildings. And as you can see, this is Dakar, and this is the center of Dakar. That's downtown, let's put it this way. This is downtown Dakar. And as you can see, a lot of buildings here. Reminds you a little bit downtown Milwaukee, but the only difference is the traffic here. Again, the traffic is very busy, and this is how it is all day long during weekdays. And as you can see, they drive a lot of nice cars, like you see in Milwaukee. They got a lot of nice cars, because I know some kids sometimes will ask me, what type of cars do people drive cars, but this is what it is. So you see these cars, the kind of cars they drive. Very much everything you see in the United States, you do see it here. Any kind of cars you may see in the United States, people will drive it here too. And there is a Range Rover, as you can see, that's about to cross, black one, beautiful one too. Okay guys, luckily I was able to walk past by and I was able to find some students on the street.
Yes.
But I think they are on break.
Yes.
But normally right now this is this is Easter break in Senegal.
Yes.
But this is a private school. I think it's a Catholic school.
Catholic.
So right now I think the Catholic school they still are going on. I mean the students are still, but they're not giving me the time to express myself because they're too excited. And I think at this point is some of them will try to express themselves in English. What is your name, sir? What's your name?
Ayman. It's Ayman.
Ayman is your name?
Yes.
Okay, Ayman, what is your class? What is your grade level?
My grade level is troisième C.
He said troisième, and I think if you compare troisième, maybe that's ninth grade. Yeah, somebody mentioned that's ninth grade.
Vous connaissez les YZ, tout ça, les 85.
C'est le 450 pas ouais ma gueule.
Banshee, tout ça, moi je mets ça tout en.
So this guy is trying to express himself in French.
French.
But we want English, sir. We want English.
Yes.
Express yourself in English, please.
English. Non, moi je parle pas anglais.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So he said he doesn't speak
Je ne parle
English.
pas la France, moi je ne parle pas
English.
He said he doesn't speak French. I mean, he doesn't speak English. He speaks French. Okay. So guys, how is school right now? How is school?
It's Jeanne d'Arc.
Okay. The name of the school is Jeanne d'Arc. It's a
Yes.
Catholic school.
Yes.
So do you guys eat here?
Yeah.
Vous mangez à l'école?
No.
I don't eat.
Regardez ici, regardez.
Not everybody eats here. What is that?
It is a restaurant.
It's a restaurant. You guys don't eat at a
It's a
restaurant.
restaurant.
Okay, but listen.
I'm going to the restaurant.
There is chicken. Smoothie and granny.
He's talking about chicken. But anyway, guys, okay, the reason why I said it because the students in United States, they eat at the schools. All right, so they're leaving. I think a lot of them are leaving.
Yes.
All right, so thank you guys so very much. You wanna say goodbye? Say bye bye.
La nouvelle monnaie, puis Fabrice Squad, il est là, toujours là, dans le main.
Okay, here we are with in front of the biggest church. That's the biggest church in Dakar. It's called La Vierge Marie Mère Jésus le Sauveur. So this is about Mary, Jesus Christ's mother. And as you can see, this church is very big in terms of the location, the surroundings, very, very big. And also we're gonna go inside to kind of get an idea how the church looks from the inside. And again, it's the biggest one in Senegal. There are some other churches in here, but this is the biggest one. Another thing also that's interesting is in Senegal, I would say 5% of the population is Christian, but the majority, of course, of the population is Muslim. I think hopefully we can get a nicer look here inside, see how beautiful it is. And it's open pretty much 24 hours. People can come here and pray anytime they want to. And it's so beautiful. The setup is so nice, so beautiful to see from the inside. It's just gorgeous. Again, we are still inside the church, but of course I saw somebody in the back praying. That's why I'm trying to be a little bit not too loud. But you see the inside, how beautiful it is. And it's my first time walking in this church, inside this church. And that's the biggest one, of course, in Dakar, Senegal. I would say the biggest one in Senegal, period, if I'm not mistaken. Can you look at the beauty? Oh my, just so beautiful. And luckily the camera is still giving us some good pictures, although everything is dark right now. There is no lights on. The lighting we're having is coming from the daylight, from the sun, the sun. Getting back to the entrance, the hall, entrance of the church. Wow. And here we are getting out of the church again. And this is the, again, most beautiful, biggest, I would say the biggest church in Senegal. Okay, so now here we are with another group. And this group seems to be a little bit more responsible. They seem to be a little bit older compared to the first group. So we're gonna see with them if we can get something from them in terms of them letting us know. What you're gonna say is, what's your name first? Yes. What is your grade level? No, grade level, class. Okay. Grade level. Non, toi tu peux parler. You can tell them who you are. What's your name?
Okay, my name is Dominica. I'm 16.
Okay, she is 16 years old. So she must be normally I would say between 10th and 11th grade.
Yes.
How many years you have left for high school? How many years you have left? Combien de classe il te reste? Ok, donc tu es 10th grade. C'est 10th grade là-bas. Ok. All right. So how is school here? How is study? What do you think about going to school? Do you like school?
Yes, I really like school
You really like school. Why do you like school?
because every day I come here and I'm with my friends.
I can see one of them, a beautiful lady, beautiful hair.
Lisa here.
And Lisa, beautiful lady also, beautiful smile. Okay, and look at
The basic
Abdul Ba,
Mamour.
Mr. Mamour.
Mamour is the basic last year.
Okay, he's
From France.
There is
Mamour is from France. Or from Paris. All right, Mamour.
and I'm from Togo.
Oh, you from Togo?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. So she's from another African country called Togo. Okay, that's different from Senegal. But how long have you been in Senegal?
I was born here.
Oh, you were born in Senegal. Okay, but you originally from Togo.
Yes.
I see. But now, can you let us know about school here? I know you did say that you like school.
Yes.
You like school because you come here, meet your from friends. Besides meeting your friends, what else do you like about school?
I like to teacher
You like the teachers
because they explain me something that I don't know.
because they teach you things that you don't know,
Yes.
and you like the fact that they can teach you things you don't know.
Yes.
That's great.
And I like everything in the school.
You like everything. In bottom line, you just like to come to school.
Yes.
Because it's a place where you can get knowledge. It's a place where you can meet your friends. Okay? And it's a place where definitely everything that's set up for school, you just like it because it makes you grow as a person, gives you knowledge, and make you become a better person, correct? That's wonderful. That's good to hear. Thank you so much, and God bless you. All right.